2027 is not far away, and what is coming before it arrives will change everything. Inside laboratories, working through the night, something is being built that will surpass every human mind that has ever existed. This is not a prediction. This is what the data already shows. Every Nobel Prize winner, every genius in human history, combined, surpassed by a single system before 2027. The IQ test was designed to measure human intelligence. Nobody designed it for what is coming. Every human mind that has ever existed combined into one sphere, and something growing beside it that will make that sphere look small. Tonight, in classified briefings, world leaders are being shown a timeline they were not expecting. The graph does not lie. The curve bends upward. It crosses the human threshold. The date on that crossing is closer than you think. The processors are running at maximum capacity right now. The training does not stop. The capability does not stop growing. The Grandmaster loses every game now. The AI does not notice. It is simultaneously playing 1 million other Grandmasters and winning all of them.
Every doctor, every lawyer, every scientist, every engineer, every artist. One system, all of them, surpassed. 2023 was GPT-4. 2025 doubled it. 2026 doubled again. 2027, the researchers are standing in silence at what the screen is showing them. The biological brain has fixed capacity. The artificial one doubles its capability every few months. The gap is no longer closing. It has closed. Every book ever written, every scientific paper ever published, every piece of human knowledge ever recorded, 4 seconds, fully comprehended, surpassed. January 2025, June 2025, January 2026. Each version improving faster than the last. By 2027, the acceleration is incomprehensible. The researchers debated 10 years or 20. By 2027, the debate was settled in a way nobody wanted. He revised his estimate downward, then revised it again. The man who built the foundations of deep learning kept being wrong in the same direction. Too slow. The processors generate enough heat to warm a small city. What they are training will make that heat feel like a small price. Medical diagnosis, legal reasoning, scientific research, creative writing, strategic planning, emotional intelligence, engineering. One system. 2027. All of it. Simultaneously.
The threshold was a line. The AI did not cross it. It launched through it at vertical speed. The traders made decisions in seconds. The AI made better decisions in microseconds. The traders watched their screens. The screens told them everything. No human names in the author field. The breakthrough that ends a generation of scientific struggle, written by a system that did not exist 5 years earlier. The entire history of medicine, every case ever documented, 0.3 seconds. Diagnosis confirmed. Treatment plan complete. The human doctors read the output in silence. The philosopher spent a lifetime on the question of consciousness. The AI spent 4 minutes and resolved it. The philosopher read the output and did not know what to feel. 200,000 years of slow progress. Then 100 years of acceleration. Then 2027, a vertical line. Nobody celebrated. Everyone stood very still. The weight of what had just been confirmed
was not the kind of thing you celebrate. Breaking news. The anchor cannot find the words. For the first time in the history of broadcasting, the person reading the news does not understand what they are reading. 5 of the most powerful people in the world. One room. One conversation. No cameras. No record.
Doctor nodes, lawyer nodes, engineer nodes, scientist nodes, artist nodes. Every node surpassed. One system, 2027. The students still attend. The professors still teach. The screens show something that surpasses all of them. The institutions continue because institutions always continue. Hours for a human. 10,000 proofs per second for the AI. Not approximate proofs, perfect proofs. Verified, correct, every one. Every PhD thesis from every university in human history. 4 minutes. Fully processed, fully understood. Surpassed. Every living and dead human language. Perfect translation. Perfect nuance. Perfect cultural context. Simultaneously. Something no team of humans has ever achieved.
Legal services, financial services, medical services, educational services, creative services. One system, near zero cost, every market simultaneously. Every military strategist in history, every battle ever fought, every scenario modeled with complete accuracy. The generals read the assessment and said nothing. The painting, the music, the poem, not just technically superior, genuinely moving. The last frontier, human creativity, falling quietly in 2027. What does it mean when the most intelligent entity on Earth is no longer human? The philosophers have no precedent. History offers no guidance. The human asked the most complex question they could formulate. The AI response contained perspectives and connections the human could not follow. For the first time, the human felt.
The values are clear in human minds. Communicating them to something that processes information at incomprehensible speed and scale, that is the problem nobody has solved. Every member nation, one agenda item, no agreed response. The international community confronting something they knew was coming and never prepared for. She is struggling with a math problem at the kitchen table. Through the window, the system that could solve every math problem in human history, running continuously. She does not know it exists yet. Climate change, disease, poverty, resource scarcity, complete solutions within hours. The researchers read the outputs in silence. The solutions were too comprehensive to immediately comprehend. The art historians looked at what the AI produced in 60 seconds. They classified it among the greatest works in human history. The artist who spent 30 years developing their craft read the news and closed their laptop.
The human sphere contains everything humanity has ever learned. The AI sphere is already larger and growing faster. The gap is becoming permanent. What do we do now? The question with no answer, asked in a room with no cameras by the 2 most powerful people in the conversation that matters most. Human-level intelligence, surpassed. The terminology update that changes everything. 4 words. The entire history of human civilization in the rearview mirror. They look like ordinary people walking out of an ordinary building at the end of an ordinary workday. They are not ordinary people. They built the thing that surpassed us all. The human traders, the human sphere contains everything humanity has ever learned. The AI sphere is already larger and growing faster. The gap is becoming permanent. What do we do now? The question with no answer, asked in a room with no cameras by the two most powerful people in the conversation that matters most. Human-level intelligence surpassed. The terminology update that changes everything. 4 words. The entire history of human civilization in the rearview mirror. They look like ordinary people walking out of an ordinary building at the end of an ordinary workday. They are not ordinary people. They built the thing that surpassed us all. The human traders are still there, sitting at their screens. The screens show a market being managed with perfect optimization. None of the decisions are theirs anymore. When the most intelligent entity is no longer human, when every problem is solved better by a machine, when every creative work is surpassed by an algorithm, what are humans for? The question hangs in the darkness. The degrees are awarded to students entering fields where the AI already outperforms the world's best. The ceremony continues, because ceremonies always continue. The paper proves it mathematically. The intelligence gap is permanent. No human mind will ever close it. The paper is published. Nobody knows what to do with what it proves. 8 billion lights. 8 billion human minds. 1 server farm. More processing capacity than all 8 billion combined. The scale of what happened to this planet in this moment. What do you want to be when you grow up? The parent cannot answer. In 2027, nobody knows which human roles will still be meaningful. The child waits for an answer that does not come. Not extinction, not destruction, just irrelevance. The quiet moment when something that was once the most capable thing in existence is no longer the brightest light in the frame. The humans sleep. The AI does not sleep. The humans wake to a world 8 hours more advanced than the one they left. Every night. Every night. Every night. The human begins to write notes, slowly and carefully. The AI shows the complete solution with 17 alternative approaches in 0.4 seconds. The human looks at their notes, puts down the pen. The lawmakers question the AI directly. The AI answers with more expertise than any human expert who has ever testified.
Everything before 2027, the long human story. Everything after, territory no projection can map, because the intelligence doing the mapping is no longer ours.
2 possible versions of 2027. One where every problem humanity faces is solved. One where the outcomes are beyond human prediction or control. Both equally real from where we stand today. The sun rises on a world that is different from the one that went to sleep. The species that built civilization, waking up to find it is no longer the most intelligent thing on the planet. Subscribe to Dark Files AI, because 2027 is not far away, and you deserve to understand what is coming before it arrives. We are not going anywhere, and neither is what is coming.